Hello fellow YouTubers, it's Chris here, the Electronic Santa, for the appropriate time of year, being December, to start some videos. So, very soon I will be posting a video on a Bogen CHB14 that I converted to a guitar amp, and we did some pretty hefty modifications to the case and the faceplate and the schematic, and I'm just putting that video together. But I thought I would just share with you guys what's happening next. Got a pretty cool one here. This is the Bogen model K15. And top side you can see we got a bunch of glass, 6 BW4 rectifier. We got two preamp stages, it appears here, a couple 12AX7s. We've got a 6AV6 phase inverter, I'm assuming. Two 6L6 Bs, which I guess will be push-pull by the looks of it. But the cool thing about this thing, I mean, we're going to have to change some things here obviously, but it has these line impedance transformers, which are very bizarre. Never really seen those before. And you could tell right away on the schematic that they're obviously for matching impedance on the inputs. You have high and low impedance connections, and these matching transformers sort that out. So when we come in here and put 1/4 inch jacks in here, we're going to have to remove those. We're going to have to do quite a bit of modifying to this preamp stage here, including all these different resistors that are obviously set up for driving a microphone preamp. And sorry about the shakiness there. And we're going to take a good look at the schematic and see what's going on here. We'll go through the power supply in detail. Obviously looks like we have a death capacitor here, which we'll need to get rid of. Add a 3-prong cord. We're going to take a look at this rectifier and maybe see if, I'm not too familiar with the 6A5 GT, but maybe we can put a 5Y3 or 5E4 in there, or just leave it maybe. It looks like it's got some considerable outputs in terms of voltages. You can't see it on this page, but on the computer it shows the different voltages, and probably much more than what we need here. So yeah, this is just a quick video to show you what's going to be coming up. We're going to do, oh, and here's the glass that came out of it. Some very nice tubes. We've got this Mullard EZ80, which is the rectifier, I believe. The 6AX5 GT. We got a what looks like a nice matched pair of G electronic, probably original to this amp. 6L6Bs. We got some 12AX7s, German Telefunkens. How cool is that? We got another Mullard here for the phase inverter. I guess that's what that's for. I mean, we could use it for some other things too. So that's the glass. It's all pretty dirty, and as you can see on the amp itself, it's pretty dirty. Haven't looked at any pictures to see if these knobs are all original, but you know, we got a power on this treble switch. We'll probably do something about that. I do believe these tone and mic input knobs are original. I've seen these before. Let's take a look at bottom side here. So on the bottom, wow, what a beaut. Hold on, I'm just gonna get her on the bench here. Okay, so here's a look at the guts. Here's these mic inputs, and here's the back actually, so you guys can take a peek. All pretty standard. Bogen's proprietary speaker plugs, XLR microphone inputs, which will change, but luckily we have all this nice shielded cable. We got these mic input transformers, which we'll get rid of. We have all these old waxy caps, which we're not even going to bother testing. Those gotta go. The can capacitors, there's two of them. There's one here for power, and then there's one here, which we're going to take a look at. They probably gotta go as well. I don't mess around too much with these old capacitors. They just gotta go. This guy's gotta go. And we'll clean this up considerably, take a look at the schematic, get our thoughts together. The purpose of this video is just to show you guys what's coming up. So we got that in the works. Like I said, you guys will be seeing the Bogen Challenger video I just did. Also, I have this guy here, which is a Zenith stereo tube amp. It's got a pair of 6BQ5s in it. It's got a 5U4GB rectifier. The can capacitor has been removed and replaced. One of these output transformers will be gone. Did a couple small things already, put a power switch and a 1/4-inch input, put a fuse, a pilot light, and started wiring the guts. So that will be something to look forward to. Over here we got an Alpha 450 Nico power amp, which is a monster of a solid state power amp. It's got those big old hard to find Toshiba power transistors, but luckily for us we have a set of these. I don't know if they're, I mean, I haven't done much testing, I've just kind of ripped it apart, and there is some kind of a dead short somewhere, a short to ground, so we're going to take a look at that. So yeah guys, lots of stuff coming up here. So I know I usually post arcade related repair, but I'm kind of moving away from that for the winter, just to kind of do some cool amplifier stuff. And there's that schematic there. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and please subscribe to my channel. There's going to be lots of new content coming up, lots of good stuff, and lots of tube related stuffs. Let's give you guys kind of a peek here. And yeah, most of you probably don't know that I do play guitar, and in the video that I'll be posting about the Bogen Challenger, there will be a little shot at the end of me testing out the amp. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for the restoration, repair, and conversion of this Bogen K15 microphone PA amplifier. Okay, see you guys soon. Cheers.